Today, I want to share a story about something we all chase in life: happiness. We all feel happy sometimes, right? But do you know the secret to doubling that happiness? This story will teach you that secret, and it's not what you'd expect. Picture this: a regular college day. The sun is warm, students are half asleep, and everyone's bracing for another long lecture. But suddenly, their professor walks in with a huge smile and announces, "Today we're not going to study. Let's do something different." The whole class instantly woke up. Laughter and excitement filled the air. Before anyone could guess what was happening, a curious student asked, "Sir, what's so special today?" The professor didn't answer right away. Instead, he left the room and came back holding a giant bunch of colorful balloons. The students looked at each other, totally confused but intrigued. He handed a balloon to each student and said, "Write your name on it, big and clear." Everyone did as they were told. Then he pointed to the next room and said, "Now, go and place your balloon in that room." The students followed his instructions. Once all the balloons were in the other room, the professor said something that sparked complete chaos. "You now have 5 minutes to find the balloon with your name on it. Go." As soon as the clock started, students rushed into the room. It was chaos. Balloons were flying everywhere. Names were being read and tossed aside. With over 60 balloons, in 5 minutes, not a single student found their own. Everyone came back looking tired, confused, and empty-handed. The professor smiled gently and asked, "Did anyone find their balloon?" Every single head shook no. "Why not?" he asked. A student spoke up, "Sir, the room was packed with balloons. It was impossible. Every time I picked one up, it had someone else's name on it." The professor nodded. But then, he gave them a second chance. "You still have 5 minutes," he said. "But this time, when you pick up a balloon, if it's not yours, call out the name written on it and hand it to that person." The students went back in. This time, the energy was completely different. One student picked up a balloon and called out, "Nellie." Nellie raised her hand and got her balloon with a huge smile. Another student shouted, "Rahul," and Rahul got his too. In just 3 minutes, everyone had their balloon. They all came back laughing, smiling, holding their balloons like they were made of gold. The room was filled with joy. But what the professor said next made everyone think. He stood up and said, "This is exactly what happens in life. In that first round, everyone was only searching for their own happiness, and nobody found it. But in the second round, you helped each other, and everyone found what they were looking for faster, easier, and with a smile." He paused, then added warmly, "True happiness doesn't come from just chasing your own dreams. It comes from lifting others up, sharing smiles, and making someone else's day a little better. And the best part? When you help someone else find their happiness, you find yours too. That's how life works. We're all running our own race, wanting to win, wanting to be happy. But remember this: the happiness you keep to yourself fades away. The happiness you share multiplies. So the next time you see someone struggling, lend them a hand. Say a kind word, pass them their balloon, and watch how life becomes more beautiful. Not just for them, but for you too. The moral of the story is simple. Don't just look for your own happiness. Help others find theirs, and you'll discover a happiness far greater than you ever imagined. When we focus only on ourselves, we often end up feeling lost. But when we start helping others, something amazing happens. Their joy becomes our joy. True happiness isn't about keeping everything for ourselves. It's about sharing, caring, and lifting others up. Because when you help someone find their smile, your own smile will always find its way back to you. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that inspires. See you in the next one.